today's tour. Of course, it is a solemn day in America. It's 9/11 and all that. So all the golfers did take a minute of silence for 9/11 before getting the course. There are, um, well, if you win this tournament, you go to the Tournament of Champions for ASG Golf starting on January 1st, 2026. Sorry about that. The background noise has a very angry kitten. Yep, you probably hear meowing in the background. There's an angry cat who's trying to be on the prowl for stray cats walking around my property. Nevertheless, DeWitt Weavers will be going to the Tournament of Champions automatically as automatic qualifiers of the 12 monthly winners, and there will be a wildcard tournament at the end with 6 wildcards getting it. Well, we do know David Duval took second in February but won in April, so his runner-up finish is null and void. The others are Chichi Rodriguez, Lee Jansen, Jack Nicklaus, Jerry Pate, Lee Jansen again, Bob Murphy, and Greg Norman. So if you take second, you go through. Well, you actually get a bit of a leeway if you're 2 runner-up. If you go to a runner-up 3 times, then you swipe one of the runner-up spots, actually. So nevertheless, we are at Glen Abbey. We will be watching the Lee Trevino group live first round. Yeah, from the 70s and 90s. Jerry Pate a triple bogey. The good news. Oh, yeah, the good news about being second place or first place. Well, first place you're in Augusta. But the good news for being second place is you cannot be demoted. So Jerry Pate, even though he has if he has shit rounds like right now, it doesn't mean his second place will be taken away. Once you're second place, because there's 140 golfers, you get rewarded. Rod Curl triple bogey on 6. Well, in the wrong sport, you're supposed to play golf. Ha ha ha. Sorry, I had to laugh. Yeah, Lee Trevino's group is one of the higher numbers by the group. Triple bogey by Bob Dixon. Right now we have 5 golfers at 200 par. John Wise at 5. John Wise from the LA Red Sox fan group is in the lead right now. Wow, it's still early, of course. Amazing if he did it. I don't know. Yeah, 9/11's been big because I've had to do the OOTP Legends League double dip in which both New York teams, spoiler, has won. Justin Leonard a triple bogey. But the good news for Leonard is he's already gotten a trip to Augusta, so he doesn't have to win. Ted Schultz at 369. He's tied with Eichelberger in the lead as of right now. Rick Veer triple bogey on 6. 6 seems to be the bunt. I think that's the water hole. And you hit the water, you're screwed because you lose a stroke. Yeah, 70s, 90s, and all that. Good stuff. Johnny Miller Eagles on 16, so he goes 200 par. Right now, Eichelberger is looking pretty good. John Wise is at -2, so he's okay. So Eichelberger is practically going to be trying for everything. Johnny Miller did win the May tournament, so if you like David Duval, and I think I screwed this up. Yeah, if you win 2 tournaments, you're banned for the rest of the tournaments because you want to give people a fair chance. Yeah, that 6 hole is going to be a triple bogey paradise. That's 3 triple bogeys on 6. Yeah, or 3 or 4. Chi with an eagle. He's at -1. Paul Asinger is trying to catch lightning in a bottle. Although he won in February, so he practically would have to be ejected. You're ejected from the December tournament if you won the tournament. You won one of the previous 11 months because you want some Al Geiberger 4 straight birdies to go up to -1. So he's in the top 20 as of right now, of course. Things can change. Yeah, Chi-Chi's going to run up finish from January. We don't know where October these guys are going to go in October or not. We don't know. I might have to buy a few courses to add on or something. I don't know. We'll see. Jeff Sluman triple bogeys to go to +3. That's excellent, man. Yes, we will have the Lee Trevino group coming up. Fred Couples. Oh man, he's hot there than a pistol. I thought Couples was the top 2 golfer, but he's not. So Fred Couples might make it to the top 2. Bob Murphy, 4 straight birdies. He did land on the U.S. team for the 70s, 90s match play. how that look off. Fred Geiberger, triple bogeys. I think he's in the same group as Al Geiberger, his father. Father-son there. Like young Tom Morris and old Tom Morris. I feel bad for young Tom Morris. He had first place by 3 strokes, but Sunday came and poof, everything went for shit. And Johnny McDermott with an eagle on 18, unseen, but that eagle on 18 was huge because it meant McDermott won by a stroke and then forced him in the playoff with Sandy Hurd and I can't remember who the other golfer is, but yes. All right, here we go. Here's Trevino's group. Nolan Hankey. Nolan Hankey, the Christmas poo. The shot right in the left center. The shot. Here's the Mary Max. He's part of the U.S. team that won that competition with the international. So that's he got points. He got the trip to I got the stuff. Marquez to the left side. Second cut. Trevino up and over. Hayes. He's on the green. He's got a cut for about 21 feet. Hinky. You're thinking Tom Hankey, Terminator. I'm a Blue Jays fan. What do you expect? For birdie. Now he's off by foot. He'll par. Oh, he missed? Fuck, I thought he made it. The wrong number at 2-4. It's the par. He'll build. He should be a better par. He's got 2. Yeah, I think I screwed up and forgot to kick Duvall out of this tournament because he's won 2 events. What did he win? Or did he? Yeah, Stenson's had won back-to-back titles in the 2000s group. So he's supposed to be kicked out. I completely forgot. Trevino. Put over. Hayes is a bad angle. I would just play conservatively. And it's a par 5. If his line is red, he's allowed to change course. Otherwise, I can't change. So, no, I could have, no. And it's dice roll anyway. So, you never know what could happen. Ooh. This is going to probably be a group of death or something for birdie. Oh, yeah. This is for birdie. Hayes for birdie. Nope. But a good par. This time he got it for. Now he's 2 scores and he's fucked for par. Very good. It's a par 5. You should be able to do or par at the very worst. So down the middle, take the 2. What can you do? Thank you. That's down the middle. The take the 2. What can you do? Marquez, same thing. Now to the right side, first cut. You didn't do that by the way. Trevino up and over. Yes, 6 feet. Thank you. And Marquez is over. Birdie. Careful of you. Anyway, so that the 4th hole. Oh, just made this. Hayes hit the bunker, but at least he's over. Hanky, not even close. Fuck. Who's the fuck? I did. For double. He's for 5 on that one. An average of 4. Hayes on 5. Good job. This is the first 9 points. Unless the group impresses me. Well, thank you. Second shot. No, he plugged it. Nolan Hankey plugged. It should be Nolan Hankey. Trevino does that. Hayes will do that. Thank you. Up and over. For birdie. Full par. Trevino. Full par. Short. Now we see if 6 really is as bad as they say it is. Well, it kind of is with the water. Look out. Oh, a little too much there. That line's going to be a little short. Whoa, hockey puck. That was way wide left. One to the left, one to the right, one to the center. All right. Trevino, can he get over the water? No, sir. Hanky, can he get over the water? Yes, he can. No overshoot it, but at least he's not in the water. Hayes, that's not bad. Trevino has faltered. I think we're going to stop at this point. What's our time? 11 minutes. We may want to. Yeah, we'll go to 9 for both. He'll double bogey and help the best win. Well, Trevino doesn't have to win. Thank you for part. So Trevino double bogeys. He didn't triple like a few other players. Hayes over the 1 on 7. Oh, hey, that's in position, eh? You can read it. Why left? Trevino. Back. Ain't no stopping him now. I thought Hayes would pitch that in. Off my foot, he'll go. I think we might as well just keep it going. Of course, we will take a look at Greg Wynn and the Great White Shark and his group tomorrow. That's the rule. The runner-up on Friday. And then Saturday we'll have 18 for action because it is par 5. And Sunday we'll have full action. Wide right. Hanky's at double red. He's allowed to move, which he does. So student with Skoke. Trevino up and over. Into the Sabanka. Nolan. That looks good. Trevino. That looks okay. Hayes has to pitch that one up. For part. We're going to go to 9, and this will be where we end our journey. Look out for that tree. Trevino overshoots fairway. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Hayes will undershoot and land on the fairway. Second shot. Up and Yankee. Over everything. Trevino. He hit the bunker. He didn't have the angle. He didn't do everything in the hole. For birdie. For 30 feet, he must putt. He's off by 2. He'll par. He's the par. 41. So yeah, Fred Couples leads Eichelberger, Asinger, Thompson, Price, and Jamison tied for 3rd. And no, that's not a barn start. Jim Jamison, that's a golfer. I would think he's the guy from Spider-Man, that newspaper editor. Like I hate Jonah Jameson. He's practically just hates Spider-Man for some reason. I would take it by Spider-Man to go get rid of J. Jonah Jameson and just basically hit him in the nuts. I would love to see that. Jim Gallagher triple bogeys. He's won a few tournaments in the past. I think Gallagher was part of the U.S. team in the 70s and 80s. I kind of made it a team event, which was kind of cool. We should be soon done. Yep, we were doing. And Fred Couples, Moine Cease, he leads. Dave Eichelberger was at 500 par. Paul Isinger, Leonard Thompson, Nick Price, good old Nick Price, and Jim Jamison are at 400 par. Ted Schultz, Dave Hill, Tom Lehman, Lauren Roberts, and Tommy Tolles tied -3. John Wise isn't that bad. He's tied for 12. That's pretty good. On the other hand, Fulton Elam and Bob Dixon +10. Brad Faxon +9, surprised me. And Rick Fuhr +9. No Canadians here in the 70s, 90s thing. So it is top 40 in ties this time. If it was top 70 in ties right now, they'd be me a +2. But because I call it a major because it's in Canada and the US Open, the PGA and the British Open, and also the fact that Augusta is the year-end thing, so Masters don't count. So even par, we would have 45 golfers at even or better. Hale Irwin's on the cut line. Jose Maria Sabo, Dan Forsman, Jack Nicklaus. There's Nolan Hankey. He got the even part. And Ian Woosnam and Marco Mira at even part. +1, Jerry Pate. He's a stroke off, but he's taking a second. Greg Norman's a stroke off. We'll see them tomorrow. And Bud Allen with the teeny bopper hair at +1. So yeah, so right now we would have 45 golfers qualified for the final weekend in Oakville. But let's have fun. And of course, God bless America. I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.